John Coleman, back-to-back home victories. You did it the hard way today, but a real digging in, battling performance with some outstanding displays from your team. How pleased are you?
I'm delighted for the players. I'm delighted they got what they deserved today. They were comfortably the better team. First off, we could have been 3 or 4 up. And then the complexion of the game changes on a sending off. And then it further adds that with a soft penalty that we seem to be capable of giving away at the moment, but not seem to be capable of getting. And with that, I think this has just been a season that everything that can go wrong will go wrong. And maybe earlier on in the season we might have not won that game. You know, you've only got a half back to the Morecambe game when we were coasting at 2-0 and then lost a man. But you know, we've had some words with the players over the last couple of weeks about taking responsibility for our mission to climb the table. I think we did today. Some outstanding performances, and we were pulling energy reserves from I don't know where, from out of the bootlaces, because you know, to go to 10 and we still tried to play an attacking formation because we didn't want to sit in and let them bombard us with high balls. And you know, apart from the penalty, they hadn't troubled us up to that point. And then they had a couple of chances later on where, you know, you think they've got the bit between the teeth. But our players throughout the game showed a great appetite, a great work ethic, and if they play like that between now and the end of the season, we will get safe. And it'll be probably difficult to pick a man of the match, because there was some outstanding performances there. And I would like to have got the 3rd goal so we could have enjoyed the win a bit more, because you know, you still don't feel elated. You still probably feel a bit more, well, I know I feel relieved more than they. But what we've showed a lot of courage today, courage to get on the ball as well. And sometimes when you're down to 10, that's the hardest courage to show. And we did pass the ball well today, and you know, we've scored an unbelievable first goal. Is as good as you'll see, from technique from Billy. And I remember Luis Suarez scoring one for Liverpool a couple of years ago when he got on the end of a 70-yard diag, and brought it down and slotted past the keeper. It was a fantastic ball by Sean, a great take by Billy, and a great finishing. You know, when Billy's in that form that he showed today and he showed against Mansfield, he is no better in the league. I think everybody knows that.
We talked about Matty Pearson perhaps could have had a hat-trick in the week. He's stepped up and got himself a goal as well.
Yeah, he was disappointed with himself, Matty, and that's a good trait to have, you know, that you know where you should do better. I mean, Matty was like a man mountain today, you know, and he'll feel a little bit aggrieved that he let the lad have the opportunity to get the penalty, even though it was Sean who actually was the one who got penalised. But you know, he's such a great influence for our defence, Matty, and he's got such passion for the game that, you know, it's a pleasure to have him involved with us.
We have to discuss the sending off. Omar Beckles looked to lose it, overstretched, didn't win the ball. I think pretty much everybody in the ground expected a yellow card, and the referee produced a red. What did you make of it?
Well, I mean, a referee or an ex-referee who I respect a lot, Alan Wiley, always said that if everybody in the ground is shocked, you've generally made a mistake. Well, I think even their bench was shocked when the red came, so nobody appealed for it. So we'll have to look at it again. I'm just glad that it hasn't influenced the game, because unfortunately for that referee, he did influence the game with an error at Hartlepool, and we did lose the game because of a decision that was overturned, but too late for us to get the points, and that cost us 3 points that night, or at least 1. And I'm just pleased, and I'm probably pleased for him, that he hasn't had to have that burden again, because you can't have too many of them on your CV as a referee. And
just finally, we talked about the bigger picture in the league position. Home form, I'm going to touch some wood, but Do you feel like it's kind of turned the corner a little bit? No defeat at home this year.
Well, it needs to. It needed to. And I think we've got 5 out of 7 and all now. Well, on 4 out of 6 now. So it's going to be crucial that we pick up points at home and then do our best on the road. But every game we play from now to the end of the season, we've got to make it like a good final. And you've seen them boys out there today. They give their absolute all. And as a fan and as a manager, you can't ask for any more than that. They're showing us daily determination. We showed that from the first minutes against Mansfield. Okay, we didn't get our just rewards against Mansfield, but we got them today. Again, with nothing going for us, as nothing went for us on Tuesday. So, if you look throughout the season and people say it swings and roundabouts and you get the rub of the green, it balances itself out. It hasn't. It can't. It'll be impossible to balance itself out this year, even if we got a gift every game. So we just have to use it to galvanise us and a little bit of a siege mentality and say, well, everything's going against us, but we'll stick our chest out and we'll show them how strong we can fight, and our players are doing that at the moment.